Welcome back, guys. Jeep Noob one more time, back again with another lock box. Yep, so I bought two lock boxes. I bought the center console box, which I showed you in the last video, and I bought the underfloor box for the passenger side. I didn't get the driver's side because I don't need it. I'm not going to be carrying so much stuff that I need that much of lockbox security. If I need that much security, I probably should have bought a Jeep. But anyway, so this is this underfloor box for the passenger side. It's got the mounts here for the box. You have to actually attach the mounts to the box before you install it under the seat. Now it comes with the screws for attaching the mounts to the box themselves, and then you just use the passenger side seat mounts bolts to attach it to the actual floor. Now the box itself is actually really nice. It slides out quite a ways, and even then you still have a lot more room way back up in there. You see my tip of my fingers touching the back of the box. It's all the way to my wrist, so you got that much more room back in the box to put stuff in. I can still carry, so if I needed to go into a state that's a little less friendly towards gun rights, then I could put my firearm in here and lock it up and be comfortable with it being locked. Now a lot of people are saying that this box is way more secure than the center console, and I believe them. And it's going to take a criminal a little bit longer, one, to figure out that there's a box under the seat, and two, it's mounted to the seat. These are 18mm bolts. I mean, they're not small bolts. They're not two self-tapping screws in the back of a center console. These are actual mount bolts. Somebody's going to have all the tools ready to go and know what they're doing and what they're going for before they just start ripping into this box or trying to tear it out, unless they have a lockpick kit. And I don't know how. I mean, most criminals aren't going to go for this box. So that's this box here. We're going to install it shortly, and you guys will get to see how that goes in and how it works under the floor. Get this one-handed. So yeah, hang in there, and I'll see you guys in a minute. Alright guys, this is going to be really difficult. Hopefully you can hear me. 1, hopefully I'm not too loud. 2, 3, we're underneath the seat here. We're trying to mount this, we're going to mount this, whatchamacallit, the underfloor box, Bestop box. And in the JKU, there is this switch right here, this little lever right here, or switch, lever. It's a electrical switch. We need to remount it. We need to kind of take this off. I've already loosened the bolts on it. I'm going to try to do this one-handed. I have to hold the camera with the other hand. But we got to take this mount off. Otherwise, the box isn't going to slide in back here. It's real simple. I already popped this out here. Hopefully you can see it. See a little clip right there. Just reach underneath, pinch it with your fingers, and it'll pop out. Then this just slides off like so. Now, to disconnect it, pull the red tab back, and then you're gonna pinch it, and it should start to come apart right there. So I just did that one-handed. You should be able to figure it out with 2 hands, I would hope. And then we're gonna have to remount this in a different location. Basically, it's got to go up underneath here so it's out of the way, and I'm gonna have to figure out how to route that so it's not going to obstruct the sliding of the seat anyway. So just so you guys know, like I said, I'm going to go ahead and stop recording here and try to figure this out, and then I'll record again when I get to that point, and hopefully I'll have it mounted in a good location. So see you in a second. Okay, so recording again. As you can tell, I zip tied. I'm going to try to put my hand under this side. So you can see I ran the wires. This is where the mount for this cable was mounted, and it gives you, the kit comes with 3 or 4 zip ties. I used all 4 because I cut one of, this was a little tight around the cables, but I just routed the cables up underneath the seat frame, just like so, and then it's out of the way. I've already put the box in here. You want to slide the box in before you tighten the zip ties down, just to make sure that you're going to have plenty of room, and I do. So next step, I'm going to mount the box. So let's do this. Alright, so here we are. We got the 2 mount bolts on the front of the passenger seat. I got a ratchet attached to it. I tried using the 3/8 ratchet, and it didn't want to break the torque, so I had to go up to a 1/2. Anyway, so it's definitely loose now. So what we're going to do is we're going to pull these bolts all the way out, which is going to take a little bit. So just wanted you guys to kind of see, because I'm doing this one-handed and I don't want to do it one-handed. I just wanted you guys to see the 2 bolts. One is on the other side over there, and then this one right here. We're going to break these loose, pull them out. I'll slide the box in, and we'll start tightening it back down. So hang in there. Okay, so now we got the box in there. Now you can see you got the holes lined up. You want to put this one on top. It doesn't go underneath, but this one over here needs to go underneath. If you put it on top, you're gonna have a gap right here. You don't want that gap, so slide it underneath the seat, and then once we got that, are these bolts the same size? I think they are. Lengthwise, yeah, okay. And then we just start the bolts back in and tighten her down. And again, this is pretty much a two-hand job, and I don't have anywhere to set this camera very well, but it's such a tight area. So I will be back here in a minute and let you guys see the final product. Alright, see you in a sec. Alright guys, so it is tight. I mean, it is on there and it's not going anywhere. Like I said, I had to use the half-inch drive just because they didn't want to, the bolts didn't want to pop loose. So, but once I got them loose, I mean, you can use whatever drive you have, or whatever ratchet you have. Like I said, here's the big boy. So anyway, it came off. You get the bolts all the way out, slide her in there. Now the seat does, I have moved it forward and back, nice and smooth. It doesn't restrict anything. Everything's moving fine. Daughter over there making noise when I told her not to. Anyway, unlock it, slide it out. Everything you want. That felt's kind of rough, but it's felt better than just bare metal. So slide her closed, lock it, done. That's it, guys. That's the underfloor seat mounted security box thingy from Best Buy. Best Buy. Sorry guys, Bestop, please. I didn't mean to say Best Buy. Bestop underfloor lockbox. So if you guys have any questions, let me know in the comments. If you like what you saw, please hit that subscribe button. Maybe like and share it if you want. Otherwise, I'll see you guys in the next video.